Welcome to the Calder Park Thunderdome here in Melbourne for the next race of the NASCAR International Cup Series and the fourth race of the playoffs. Martin got the pole. Dustin Morrison Jr., who is battling alongside Martin at the moment, is starting way back in ninth. Pasquale in second, Edgewater in third, Kronberg in fourth, Rada in fifth. A very high tension race here in this Australian Oval. If we know one thing about both NASCAR and Australia, is that the drivers and the people from here do take their racing very seriously and very aggressively. Are we going to see some very aggressive racing tonight? We will see. If you're curious about the rest of the starting lineup, Baker was the best out of the non-playoff drivers, followed by Brown, Opsal, Cottle, Yankovic, and Crowley. And it was announced that this season that Crowley and Harold are actually going to join O'Sherwood and Falconstar in the Mercedes-Benz team. Aston Martin is dropping from the series. But the more important thing here is that we are underway here at Calder Park. Three wide coming out of turn two, but all the drivers do a good job at handling it. Pasquale got a really good launch off that start. The 96 of Cromer works to wrap himself alongside Martin, who is all the way touching the apron. His teammate Edgewater looks on the outside as well, and it's going to be Leonardo Pasquale who takes lap one. Here from the cockpit is Zach Johnson, got a really good run on the outside thanks to the draft from Kronberg. Drivers will be slowing down a lot coming out of turn two because it's very loose coming out of turn two there. The 8 of LGD and the 10 of Baker wanted to work their way up positions, and Baker's already worked his way up a few. LGD not so much. Lap 3. Leonardo Pasquale has a convincing lead. Kronberg and Johnson look to be the next to catch up. In the back of the pack, it's Stevenson, Guy, Mine, and O'Sherwood, as well as the 5 of Noonan. Oh, we have a wreck here. It is the 8 of LGD. Oh no, a playoff driver. Slowing it down to 1/3 speed, you can see that the 88 tried to bump and run the 8, but you can't bump and run in these tracks that big. Crashes into the 9, Opsal saves it, but crashes into Dematali as well. And that could very well be the end of LGD's title hopes. Goodness me, that is such a tragic way to go out. Here is the view from Kasim Dematali. Here at lap 7, it is still Leonardo Pasquale has the lead, but we have a very good battle for second here between Felix Kronberg and Zach Johnson. And there's another good battle here between Martin and Edgewater for fourth. The 8 of LGB is still racing, but for the most part, his race is over. The rest of the cars doing a pretty good job at keeping up in that pack. The 19 of Fuso Opsal in the top 10 despite being involved in that wreck with LGD. He has had a very good run. Of course, being the only rookie to win a race so far, he has had a very promising start to his first season here, racing alongside his Volkswagen Lufthansa teammate of Dustin Morrison Jr. Lap 8 now, and Kronberg and Johnson have worked their way to Pasquale, but are they going to pass him? Here's Felix Kronberg with a chance. Your defending champion looking to get past the 44, who at the age of 41 is the oldest active driver on this field. Leonardo Pasquale is. Kronberg is still only 25. In case you're wondering, 41, 25, 23, 24, 26, and 24 are the ages of the drivers in the top 6. It's going to be lap 10 this time around. Leonardo Pasquale has led every lap. Dustin Morrison Jr. is struggling to get past his own teammate. Martin's going to the inside here. Is he going to work his way past Johnson? It's possible. The 96 and the 44 is still in a very good battle for first. His way around the track. And here's another. Not many more surprises going on at the moment other than the 19 of Fuso Opsal is still ahead of his title contending teammate. He's not even in the playoffs. They say that how you end one season is how you start your next, and Opsal's looking really convincing for next season. It's usually short tracks that are his specialty, not these longer intermediates. But we are going to see pit stops soon. Pasquale has still led every single lap. The 70 of Martin, no surprise, has the fastest lap so far, with Newton in second and Johnson in third. The last car in the top 10 is the 10 of Dustin Morrison Jr. The only playoff driver that isn't in the top 10 is the driver who crashed earlier, not Dustin Morrison Jr., Luis Gustavo de Marza. And that top 10 spot is being taken by the 19 rookie of Fuso Opsal. We should be seeing pit stops coming into these next few laps. Leonardo Pasquale has still led every single lap. Johnson looked to try to get a move on Kronberg, but did not work out. It probably won't be until after pit stop that these drivers wait for their stops. Now remember, because all of the drivers are racing on the right side instead of the left, it is the left front tire that's going to be the one with the most wear. And Martin has come into pit. I believe in the back view mirror you can see, yeah, Martin is coming in. I don't expect him to fix the damage. Looks like Calder has also come in as well. Dematale, Mine, Noonan, and Moon have all come into pit. Let's see what strategies these cars take. It looks like the 54 Mine. Yep, the 54 Mine is only taking 2 tires as well as Noonan, but Martin always prefers to take 4 so he can get a really fast start. Here come the leaders now. Is that Leonardo Pasquale? Yes, it is. Looks like Kronberg is going to wait another lap as well. Mine is ahead of Martin, but that's because he only took 2 tires. Let's see what strategies that these drivers have to take. Pasquale and Johnson are in. Who's going to win the battle off of pit road? The 7 of Edgewater working his way in as well. You can see the race off of pit road from the spectator cam. Pasquale, he's only taken 2 tires, and he's going to beat Johnson off of pit road because of it. All of the drivers are taking 2 tires instead of Martin. If Martin can get a pretty good run, that means that he can probably catch up to the lead pack, although he was slow going down pit lane. And this pit stop will confirm that LGD is going to go a lap down. Now, who is the first place car? It is Leonardo Pasquale. But we will see what happens once Felix Kronberg just came into pit. Is he going to leave now, or is he taking 4 tires? He is taking 4. Where is Leonardo Pasquale is the question. Is Kronberg going to beat Pasquale into pit road? It's going to be very close. And it looks like Pasquale's got it. Cannot merge on the pit lane on time. Kronberg will take 3rd, and that will let Zach Johnson come in for 2nd. And there is the ever so fast Levante Martin who took 4 tires. Mine, what a pit stop from Mine though. I don't know what he did, but he's blown from being bottom 5 to top 10. Now he's racing alongside Kasim Dematale and Steve Rada. I think Opsal came back to repair damage because he's in mid pack now. He is in 18th. But I am most impressed by the 54 Mine. What a stop. The 52 of Zach Johnson is still battling among Pasquale. And here comes the 70 of Martin with those 4 fresh tires. He's looking to get a top 10 spot and pass those playoff drivers. 4 laps to go here. Levante Martin still has the fastest 1 lap time. Pasquale has led every lap so far except for the 1 lap that was led by Kronberg because of pit stops. Can Zach Johnson hold on? Well, can Pasquale hold on to his lead, or can Zach Johnson take advantage? Kronberg in third, Huckleberry in fifth, Edgewater in fifth, Connell in sixth, Rada second, Mine eighth, but here comes Martin. I don't think he's going to catch up to the lead pack on time, but I think he will get a top 5. He's going to wrap himself around Mine. The 10 of Dustin Morrison Jr., who's battling alongside Levante Martin, is not in a position he wants to be. He is all the way back in 16th, just 2 positions ahead of his teammate Fusa Opsal. See from the spectator cam there is the gap between 1 and 2 and the rest of the pack. Lap 23, 3 laps to go. Leonardo Pasquale still with the lead. And Martin's looking to wrap his way around Salter as well. I think he's going to get a top 5. Is Martin going to look on the move of Salter here, using the outside lane to get a really good run off of turn 2. And this is going to be Martin's chance. He's wrapped his way around Salter, and that's going to put him in the top 5. Johnson is getting closer and closer to Pasquale, just keeping within the draft. We're in for a very good finish here. Is Johnson going to make a move? Pasquale's using his 41 years, well, not 41 years of experience, but practically the most experience out of anybody in this field to hold off Johnson. Not letting Johnson get that inside lane. Martin has now worked his way to the top 5 and has passed Edgewater. It's going to be 1 lap to go, and Pasquale did really good coming out of turn 3. He has increased the gap. Looks like Martin will get that fastest lap bonus. 1 lap to go here at Calder Park. Pasquale still has the lead. Kronberg and Huckleberry could be battling Barber, but I think they're content with their positions. Zach Johnson will probably be content too, because that's going to be a good consecutive top 5 finishes, but it's going to be Leonardo Pasquale leading all but 1 lap here at Calder Park and absolutely dominated the competition. Pasquale wins it. Johnson in second, Kronberg third, Huckleberry fourth, Martin fifth. Edgewater, Rada, a good top 10 for Mine. It's going to be Fontaine, Morrison Jr., and then LGD, who finished the lap down.